Today we'll be looking at the overview and operation of Aseptico's newest and most advanced portable dental system ever, the Go Ultra Portable Dental System. Let's start with a quick overview of the unit. On the lower portion of the Go, we have the DC lockout cover, air filter, 24-volt DC power input selector, AC power switch, universal AC power input, and the foot switch, resting here at the bottom. In the midsection, we have the side transport handle, water supply bottle, waste container, air reserve tank, and the bleed valve. Towards the top of the unit, we have the top transport handle, touchscreen, motor air coolant controls, motor water coolant controls, system air pressure gauge, syringe air and water controls, and the automatic vacuum holder lockout switch. For our instruments, we have the air water syringe, electric motor, saliva ejector, high volume evacuator. Lastly, in the expanded setup, we have a retractable handle and a 4-position secondary instrument holder. That's a general overview of the Go Ultra Portable Dental System. Now let's learn how to properly operate the unit. We're going to start off with the touchscreen. On the Go, you can control different motor settings by pressing down on certain sections of the screen. On the top left section of the touchscreen, you'll be able to see what mode your unit is on. For the AEU-350, this version of the unit only has one mode, the motor mode. Pressing on this segment of the touchscreen does not do anything. Press this segment of the screen to alternate between forward F and reverse R motor directions. Press and hold this screen segment to turn the motor light on or off. An asterisk after the motor direction indicator shows when the motor light is switched on. When this light setting is switched on, the motor light will illuminate when you press down on the foot switch. The light will stay on for an additional 20 seconds after the foot switch is released. To control the speed of your motor, press this segment of the screen to open up the motor speed adjustments. Press the up and down buttons to adjust the speed setting in the following ranges, according to the ratio setting. Press anywhere on the right side of the screen to exit from the setting adjustment screen. To control the handpiece ratio, press this segment of the screen to alternate between 1:5 and 1:1 handpiece ratios. Lastly, on this touchscreen, you can control the amount of torque your motor has. Press this segment of the screen to open the torque adjustment settings, then press the up and down buttons to adjust the torque setting between 30 to 100%. Press anywhere on the right side of the screen to exit from the setting adjustment screen. This is the air coolant switch. Toggle the switch to turn the air coolant on and off to the motor. Below that switch is the air coolant knob. Rotate the knob counterclockwise to increase air coolant flow to the motor. To decrease the air coolant flow, turn the knob clockwise. Air coolant only flows when 3 things happen together. 1, the foot switch is pressed down. 2, the air coolant switch is in the up position, turning it on. And 3, the air coolant knob is not in the fully clockwise position, which closes the air coolant. Similar to the air coolant, you can also adjust the water coolant on the AEU-350. Toggle the switch to turn on or off the water coolant to the motor. Below the water coolant switch is the water coolant knob used to adjust the flow to the motor. Rotate the knob counterclockwise to increase the flow and clockwise to decrease the flow. Just like the air coolant, water coolant only flows when these 3 things happen together. This gauge indicates the system air pressure level and should read 70 to 80 psi. You can control the flow of air and water to the syringe here. The upper valve controls airflow and the lower valve controls water flow to the syringe. Use a small flathead screwdriver to adjust. Rotate counterclockwise to increase flow and clockwise to decrease flow. When not in use, the syringe, motor, saliva ejector, and the HVE can all be placed in their respective holders. Integrated into these holders is a switch that automatically turns on the vacuum when the instrument is removed from the holder. In order for the automatic switch to work, for the saliva ejector and HVE lines, the automatic holder lockout must be switched to the up position. This automatic feature only works in the compact setup. Set the switch in the down position to disable the automatic switches and to turn off the vacuum. When using the 4-position secondary instrument holder for the saliva ejector and HVE lines, use the automatic holder lockout switch as the vacuum on and off switch. Press the foot switch to activate the motor with air and water coolant at the current settings on the control panel. When the waste container is full, 2 things happen. 1, the unit automatically shuts off, and 2, blue lights will start flashing to indicate the need to empty the waste container. To empty, turn off the vacuum using the automatic holder lockout switch. Then hold down the spring-loaded lever below the waste container to remove it from the unit. Switch power off to the unit before removing the water supply bottle. Fill the bottle with sterile or distilled water. Do not use saline in the unit. Saline will corrode the system plumbing and void the warranty. And now you know how to operate the Go Ultra Portable Dental System. If you found this helpful, please leave us a like on the video and subscribe to our channel, as we'll be releasing helpful resources in the future. If you'd like to learn more or if you have any questions, please call our sales team at 425-408-9347 or visit us at Aseptico.com.